Hello, YouTube coin collectors and stackers. Today we're going to look at the 2025 Uncirculated American Silver Eagle. As many of us know, this is going to be a very low production year at only 90,000. And I have a link down below if you guys want to go visit Son of a Silver Stacker. That's who I watch to figure out which things I'm going to buy from the mint. He does a really good job of covering that stuff, and particularly he called the gold Sacagawea dollar. That sucker's gone. Was gone basically within the same day. And so anyway, I bought these essentially on a tip from him, and I'm glad I did. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about a number of things today, including comparing these to other mintages of American Silver Eagles. Before I forget, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. I appreciate it, and thanks for watching. So let's take this box out and take a good look at the box itself. And as you see, I got 5 of them. This is because I believe this is going to sell out here pretty soon. The box itself is very attractive. This is all in relief. You can run your finger over and feel it. One of the things they said they were going to do for this particular American Silver Eagle was they were going to get it closer to Adolph Weinman's depiction and rendition of Walking Liberty. So we'll see if they did that. But the box itself is very attractive right out of the gate. And I'll zoom out a little bit as we kind of crack this open. And there's your typical mint box. And of course our certificate of authenticity, and let's see if the new mint director has signed this. And this one's still Ventris Gibson. Not a surprise, we're still seeing her name on stuff coming out. Obviously they designed this stuff well in advance of these releases. The box itself, this is a very typical kind of jewel box that the mint's been using. I see a lot of coins come in this. And there's the American Silver Eagle itself inside of the capsule. And let's go ahead and get it out of the capsule. This might take a second, so bear with me. This way we can take a look at it real close without actually having to, oh my God, don't drop it. Don't drop it. You can do it. You can do it. There it goes. All right. God, this thing wants to wrestle with me all the time. You can hear it. You can hear it just fighting me the whole way around. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you for bearing with me on that. Need to get that open so we can really look at it. And the coin itself is really quite nice. I'm looking at it under a little magnification, and we see that this one is probably, take a closer look at it, but worth submitting. I may submit 1 or 2 of these. I did get 5 of them. And they wanted to make the obverse much closer to Adolph Weinman's depiction, as I mentioned earlier, and I think that looks pretty darn good. I always thought they did a good job with it. And then the W itself, I always look at that and I think the W is down over here, and that's actually Adolph Weinman's initials. And if I come in a little closer, you can see the A and under the W. So that's Adolph Weinman's initials. Reverse, of course, is the Type 2. And change that. There's the W mint mark on the back. And for security purposes, as we all know, the U.S. Mint removes a reed. So let's see if we can find where they remove the reed from. But this one, there it is right there. So we can see right between the D and the S, closer to the D, or on the obverse, it's right about at the I, below the I, so just above 9 o'clock. So this one looks actually quite nice. Very, very clean. I don't see any marks of any kind on it. Will it get a 70? I mean, 69s all look like this too, but we will see. So let's talk about this coin a little bit. So mintage of 90,000. And if we go back and look at some recent entrants into this kind of low mintage era, if we go all the way back to 1996, which is considered a key date, that was 3.6 million. And it drops down in 2006 to like 466,000. Okay. You don't see a real drop. There's a variety of this. It's the 2008 W with the reverse of 2007 on the burnished one. And in that case, that's all the way down to 46,318. So as far as my research shows, that's your lowest mintage American Silver Eagle, would be that 2008 reverse of 2007. This one again is at 90,000. We have to go all the way back to 2011 San Francisco to find one that's close. And that's 99,982, so just a hair under 100,000. They pop back up into the 200,000s in a little higher until about 2017, where it drops down to 176, then in 18, 139,000, 2019, 138,000. And then 2024 down to 114,000. And this one here is 90,000. Really, the only other one that you're going to find that's this low, that's not, say, like a reverse proof or something like this, would be the 2020 75-year V75 World War II Privy. And that one's only at about 75,000 minted. So according to coinnews.net on July 29th, and again, thank you, son of a silver stacker, he's turned me on to that, they said that 77,583 of these guys have already sold, and there was 520 more this week. I know 5 of those were me, so I did count, toward 5 of them. But the coin itself, again, this is going to sell out. It's a matter of when. Typically, as we get close to the holidays, people like to give these as gifts, so that's when I suspect it will sell out. And we can look at a couple more just to kind of see the quality since we have them open. And I'm not going to crack them out of the capsule because you can see that I'm really not too coordinated in that fashion. So we'll just kind of look at it through the capsule here. And here, as we can see, if I'm wiping this off, there's actually something on it. I'm sure if I get it out of the capsule, I could clean that off, but that's on the coin, whatever that black thing is on this second one. And okay, that was on the capsule, so back the reverse looks better. That's probably just a little something that got in before they did it, but look at that right there on the dress. That's interesting. We'll take a closer look at that. Let's pull out another one. So that's a pretty major difference between just two. So we'll just crack one. Take them out here. Take another look. Here's number 3. Taking a look at number 3, and again, oh, that's on the capsule. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Always an attractive coin. I think that's on the capsule. It is. So just that one, I think. How's the other one? We don't need to pull the other ones out. I'll look at them individually, but I wanted to cover that with you guys today. I was excited to get these. Got some other ones coming that we're going to look at. The Army. I noticed that there's some YouTubers that have the Army Privy American Silver Eagle in hand. I hope to get mine soon, and I'll of course do a video on that. I also have I ordered the 2.5 ounce Superman. That one I think is going to sell out pretty soon. According to coinnews.net, that one's probably close to 70% sold out. So we should see that one go. It's really the only one that's got any major limit. The gold one does, of course. And the 1 ounce is sky's the limit for that one. So I only got one of those, but I wanted to get the 2.5 ounce because I believe that one is going to be fairly collectible. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Happy collecting.